The whole video is just us clicking through the infotainment.
Hey, Volkswagen.
Hey, VW.
My VW.
Volkswagen. Yell at it in German.
I don't really know any German. Nein sprechen Sie Deutsch.
Is that Swedish?
No, that's me saying I don't know how to speak German in German.
Two boomers drive an electric car for the first time.
We need to record this so that you put this at the beginning of the video.
Okay.
We were misinformed that this would be a Pro S.
Yes.
And it's simply an S. So you're going to see here in a moment that we come out and we do our usual thing. And we say, this is a Volkswagen ID.4 Pro S and everything. The extended battery pack. Well, it isn't. It wasn't our fault.
Yeah.
We're sorry.
Yeah, it's just an S.
It's just an S. And
not a Pro.
Before you make fun of us saying, oh, well, it clearly just says S on the side, we're not Volkswagen. We wouldn't know that it was supposed to say Pro here if we were Pro.
Okay.
So this is the small battery. Okay, come back in.
Hey everyone, it's Chris and Charlie here with Daily Motor, and today we've got a Volkswagen ID.4 to show you. This is the 2023 Pro S. It is two-wheel drive. It has 275 miles of range, and it's about 50 grand.
I gotta say two things right off the bat.
Okay.
Aside from the fact that it's windy.
Right.
I like the red much more than I liked the white one that we had. This looks more mature.
Okay, a couple things. The one we had was not white.
Was it blue?
Yeah, it was blue.
Well,
the steering wheel was white, so you were close.
I still like it. I still like this better. You're right, it was blue.
And the other thing is that I agree with you.
The other thing is, what's with the plastic cladding?
It's an SUV.
So it has to have plastic cladding.
That's right.
Why does it go up so high?
Oh.
Is so it won't rust?
Potentially. Oh, Charlie, come on.
Door handles that are slim, ID with a very
Oh,
close.
I like the
period
white
right
badge.
here.
The white badge is
actually
cool.
do like that too. You know, I used to really like Volkswagens.
Oh, quite a bit of room back here. Ah.
Oh, I like the smell. Of
This is actually, this makes sense.
Because it's red?
No, because it's small.
You can't get snow off with it then, but okay.
Yeah, you can. It's a scraper.
It's a scraper, but it's not a brush.
You don't need a brush because then it scratches your paint.
Why don't you put it down in the double?
In the dungeon.
Yeah. This is just like the Nero that we just got done reviewing. It also can do this. So that
And now it's gonna stay like that for the rest of the week.
Place to keep from thieves looking into your trunk. Also probably quiets it down a little bit.
See how fast that shuts.
Ooh, it's very quiet.
Very
nice
quiet.
Let's get in the back seat because it's a bit chilly out today. Hey, look at the roof rails. They're kind of like a brushed black. I like that.
Ooh, we've got a gray and black. Somebody's done something back here.
I really like the way this smells.
Me too. It's like fresh.
Fresh new car.
Fresh new car. Oh,
See, here's
hey.
That's cool. It's a
Check
place to
that
put
out.
your cell phone.
Your phone would get engulfed in that. Yep.
Oh,
It sticks out a little.
Yeah.
And it matches the car as well.
Mm-hmm. Oh, my
Yeah,
mother
this
has
is nice.
texted me. Let me respond to her if you don't mind.
Yeah, that's okay.
You can just cut this part of the video.
Yeah, or I can show them all the front.
If you'd like to do that, I don't want to pressure you.
No, it's okay. So here's the front. We've got a pretty unique looking dashboard, honestly. It's curved, slanted, I guess you could say, towards the driver. The screen is slightly angled. And the shifter is up by the cluster, which is something that we didn't super love last time. But one thing that is better in this car, comparing it to the launch edition or the first edition, whatever they called it, is this actually has a black steering wheel, which is good, as it won't get disgusting over time because the launch edition had the white steering wheel.
And on one hand, I really liked all the white bits of the launch edition.
No, I liked it too.
It was a very fun car, but I think what that resulted in my mind is making it seem like a less legitimate car.
Because they were marketing all of that, the car with the white interior, and it's like everyone is seeing that, and not everyone knows that that's the first edition or whatever.
Right. This looks like more of a mature version. Like I feel like this is worth paying $50,000 for.
Yeah, this interior does look quite nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's pretty simple, like most EVs, but glass roof, nice. And you can actually cover it. Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Can I point something out that you'll probably cut because it's not really relevant to this car, but it's just come to my mind? The BMW M2 has rear climate controls.
What?
The seats are so uncomfortable that I cannot sit in them, and yet they bothered to put the weight and the cost to put a rear climate control on it.
That is very silly.
It's so silly.
Okay.
I know I'll forget to ever say that again. I only thought of it because
this doesn't have rear
this
climate
doesn't
control.
have climate controls.
Does this have a frunk? I forget.
I believe it does. How about you?
Oh, another thing, and this will be of interest to one of our journalist colleagues that tells a story about getting stuck in a Tesla. Can you get out of this with a physical control? That's electronic.
I don't believe you can, Chris.
Oh no.
What was
Interesting.
What was our code name for this person?
I don't remember either. That's okay. We'll come up with one later.
Yeah.
Okay. Charlie is going to continue writing back to his mother, and we're going to pop this front part and see if we have a frunk. I don't think this car has a frunk. I don't know if this is a single pull. Let's check it out. Yeah, so no frunk here in the ID.4, but there are a number of things under here that make this move and go forwards. And this is an extremely heavy bonnet. Jeez, that is a heavyweight piece of metal. Okay, let's go ahead, hop in. Charlie's going to drive first as soon as he comes up to the front.
You know, I still have enough room back here, even though the seat
Yeah.
is literally all the way back, because that one is significantly further forward. And you
It
probably
does
have plenty
smell
of
a
room.
bit more like burps in here than fresh leather now.
Can't imagine why.
Also, that is
will
the
do that.
heaviest hood I've
It
ever
sounded
lifted.
heavy.
It's very heavy.
Was there a frunk up there?
No.
Huh.
No, there's no frunk.
That's disappointing.
No. Oh, memory passenger seat. And does this have massaging seats?
Can't imagine it does.
It does.
Wow.
Not very good, but it has it. We've got some gray leather and some white stitching here on the door panels. Gray on the top of the dash, which actually matches. That's nice. Ah. Yeah, air that out. Continue airing it out. Wow. There's somewhere to put your phone here. Like the BMW X1.
And it will wireless charge it for us. Ooh, but Chris, we'll have to test this around oversteer to see if it holds, because it doesn't feel very tight.
Did you turn the car on?
Just did.
It has a start-stop button here on the column,
That's kind of cool.
but you don't have to use it. People don't like when you do that.
Oh well.
Someone commented and said, "I'm going to
Yeah,
stop
yeah,
watching if he
If you keep doing
keeps
that.
doing that." Yeah. Oh no.
Individual, if you're still watching, although you said you're going to stop watching, but the reason we do that is to emphasize the fact that it feels like a car shouldn't sound like that.
Yeah.
And I know we're obviously being juvenile, but I would rather it be powered.
Hey. How do we?
You've turned the snow off. What are you trying to do?
I'm putting these on for you.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, the most important right now.
I also quite like the noises it makes.
That is fun.
Kind of neat.
Three levels of steering wheel heat. That's pretty cool. All right. Oh yeah, this is the car that only has 2 window switches. And you have to press rear. Also, quite a lot of delay in the button.
What is this?
Oh, it's a button. Blow up the car, Chris.
No, it's not a button.
Oh, it's probably
Virginia.
for it's like some remote control thing. It looks like a sensor for that.
Oh.
All right.
Open that.
That's doesn't feel right.
Does not feel right at all. Feels heavy.
I guess you just gotta get used to it. How many
Yeah.
miles do we have on here?
It's got a 70% charge, 147 miles to E.
I hate the haptic wheels so much. It just feels wrong. Maybe if we shut the car off, it'll tell us. Yeah, 815 miles. in the
Okay,
car.
so it's actually a fairly fresh
Yeah, it
car.
is. For once, I'm actually not that cold.
The one time I try to be nice.
Yeah,
What was that?
just the sound of the drive. engaging.
So the last model year ID.4 we had was probably a 21.
Yeah, late
And
21.
this is a 23.
We had just gotten the shop, I think.
Yeah.
Alright, I gotta do my mirrors, which is a bit treacherous.
It's still shutting. Oh my gosh. At least it can cover.
Yeah, I did not like that about our Model Y.
And
although it doesn't full cover, you can still see the sun.
The Lexus RZ, you have to pay extra if you want covers.
To be fair, you might have to pay extra for this too. We don't know. Is there a menorah?
Is there a Merman? A
Oh,
Merman?
that's a stiff ride.
I don't see a Merman.
Can we engage some sort of one pedal? Probably B.
Yeah. I don't think this car would fully one pedal though, would it?
Ooh, if it doesn't, that's a downside.
Yeah.
Why?
Maybe
It gets
maybe
so
creep.
close.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah, maybe it's got creep on.
It could have creep.
It'll take you a while to find.
Configuration wizard.
Oh, maybe it like steps you through if you're a new car. You can easily just. That's kind of cool. We don't want that right now, but it is nice. Oh, and okay.
Oh. Yeah. Oh.
Do you see a control for traction control?
I guarantee. Oh, it's in here.
Yeah, because doesn't Amos get real
Wait, how
cross
do you
about
get
that?
park menu? No. How do you get back to just like a main home screen?
This, it's like the iPhone. Wait, you can go away from that. See, this is like an iPhone button. It's like the home button.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And then you swipe over. Oh no, here's your app screen now. See?
Oh.
Yeah. There you go. Vehicle would probably be a good bet.
What am I trying to do again?
Well, we talked about the
creep
one
and
pedal,
then also
creep.
traction control.
Yeah.
Right.
So you have to have a
Exterior. Oh, here we go. No.
There's
It's
also
here.
a drive mode switch.
Oh, no, it's brakes. It's in brakes.
Okay. But it's kind of the opposite.
Anti-roll function. Oh, that's not it. Auto hold? Yeah,
No,
we want that.
on. This is where someone in the video will comment, "You guys don't know anything about the car you're driving. Do some research first."
Yeah, with his stupid bucket of Cheeto puffs next to him. Wipers.
Are there drive modes? What does this do? Adaptive cruise control. Am I making those sounds or are you?
I think we both are.
Look at that Jeep
Charlie,
just not going.
I can't work out how to do anything in here. Roof, seats.
That's not what we want, Chris. We want
Well, I don't know
traction
how to.
control. I need it before oversteer.
I don't think you can turn it off. 'Cause it would be
What button here? Well, that's a start. Oh, look at that. That's good. Buick was stopped in the roundabout. Are you done?
I'm not doing it anymore. If it were anywhere, it'd be in here. It'd be in brakes, because that's where it is in the GTI. And it's not in here.
Okay. Still like those noises?
No.
I also don't like the
Why don't you just
contrasting
have
of the screen. It's too... Everything looks the same. It's also not very fast compared to a lot of newer EVs.
Here he goes. He's left foot braking, everyone. I also, I'm sitting remarkably close to you also. Oh. Okay. You notice
Are
how
you?
close together we are in here?
Oh, bellows.
Yeah. Volkswagen knew I'd want to smell your burps more, I guess. How do the brakes feel?
Not great.
Yeah, they don't
Speed
feel.
limit's 45.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Steering is okay. I want to go over a rough ride section here though and pay attention to how it feels.
Pretty good.
Moderate.
Yeah.
Yeah. A little
Not
bit of
bad.
cabin intrusion though, some of that NVH. I would Maybe it's because this is the non-all-wheel drive model, but it doesn't have the oomph
Yeah.
that I'm looking for from some of our other cars. 45.
Oh,
All right.
yeah, pretty good.
Yeah. The tire thickness probably helps.
Yeah.
I like the general design of everything, though. I think it looks nice.
Yeah, I do too. It's growing on me.
It's not the top. It's not like one of the 350 cars. It's not a 48 volt or
Right.
800 volt.
Right. Okay. Here we go.
Well, it's an SUV after all. Ooh.
Good turning circle.
Yeah, look at that. Quite good.
Somebody calling you?
I think I received a text message. Oh, and my phone stayed in the spot over oversteer.
Yeah.
So actually, it's a quite good phone holder.
No.
My phone matches it.
Do you want to feel how heavy this is?
Yeah. The wind's gonna take it and put a dent in it.
I'm getting in.
Ooh, it is.
Yeah, it's quite heavy. That's cool. Similar to a Tesla, you just get in, put your foot on the brake.
Why does this seat need to move forward?
Okay, so you don't get power steering until you're in drive. That's all right.
Oh, I don't like how the screen is canted toward you.
Oh, and that steering wheel is all the way out. So I need to move the seat up slightly. Into B mode.
All right, let me take
Pretty
a
good
look.
visibility out of this car.
I'm usually a fan of this. We got ambient light. Would you like
Oh, jeez.
Infinity, Eternity, Desire, which really should be red, not blue, Euphoria, Vitality, or Custom, or
I want-
Automatic, or Off?
Custom. Give me purple.
Okay, you have to click this for Custom.
Oh, wow. Actually, that's cool.
Please select an area. This is guaranteed to get you in an accident.
Oh.
Alright, there you go. Maxed out your brightnesses and everything's purple.
Oh. Yeah, it's not too big of an oomph.
No. Why isn't there just a back button? Why don't I just get back to the screen I was on? That's not it.
What?
Activate battery care mode.
Where did you get?
I pressed the notification screen.
Oh. Oh God, everything's purple. That's okay, I guess. And Charlie's burped again.
Well, you bought me Culver's, so it's your fault.
It's true. Route guidance not active. How do I get it away from that? No, like that. Okay.
Oh, you can turn the screen brightness up very
It's kind of
high.
loud in here.
Yeah,
Don't
it
you
is
think?
a bit. Well, keep in mind there's a ton of wind.
It is windy, but I mean like road noise. It's kind of loud.
Yeah, I've removed the touchscreen sound for you. Animation when finger near screen.
Regen decent.
Hand
The actual
gesture.
feel of the steering wheel is not bad. It feels a little artificial. Wow, the brake pedal's terrifying. Wow.
I thought you wouldn't like that.
Okay. Yeah. And the accelerator is very heavy as well.
You might be in sport mode. Let me get you back into comfort and see if that changes anything. What's our activation word?
The whole video is just us clicking through the infotainment.
Hey, Volkswagen.
Hey VW.
My VW.
Volkswagen. Yell at it in German.
I don't really know any German. Nein sprechen Sie Deutsch.
Is that Swedish?
No, that's me saying I don't know how to speak German in German. It's the only German I know. If you're gonna know
Here,
anything.
Here you go.
Thanks.
Let's ask it to navigate somewhere. Navigate. Oh. Navigate to Starbucks. Starbucks. I don't know when it's like actually listening.
Sorry,
Oh, look at
the
that.
system could not connect to the internet. Please try again later.
It's good.
So that no matter what we. Okay.
I'm still trying to do those things that we wanted to do earlier.
Oh, there you go. That's clean. Check that out.
Yeah, wow.
Little
A lot of cool
ZX3.
cars today.
Charlie, I would like my steering wheel to no longer be heated. Thank you. Did you notice how heavy the accelerator pedal is?
No. built different.
I guess your toes are stronger than mine. Winter tires, 20 miles per hour exceeded.
Just put that on for us.
What on earth? Did you do that?
Yep.
No.
Oh, it's got the kick easy one function.
Main switch is deactivated, it says.
Wiper service.
We should call this two boomers drive an electric car for the first time.
Status.
Why is it doing that?
It's gonna warn you every time you go over 20.
Are there actually any tires that only go to 20 miles per hour? Why do they even include that?
Sort of awful spare, maybe.
Oh my god, please shut that off. Although you're starting the week with this, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, so shut it off for your own sake. Do you remember how you turned it on?
Yeah.
Well, we're going to be spending the week with this Volkswagen ID.4. What kind of sound system does it have?
It has the one that says your sound settings will be available soon. It hasn't been engaged and active yet. What in the world?
Well, we're going to be spending the week sighing and getting frustrated with the Volkswagen ID.4. And we'll let you know what it's been like in a few days.
Can I say one last thing?
Yeah, of course.
People who don't know any better on the internet love to tear Tesla apart for being this, oh, they're not a real car company, they're a tech company, the center screen's so confusing, I need a gauge cluster and everything. This is worse in every way. Anyone can get in a Tesla and figure out how to use it in 5 minutes or so. The menus are very simple. The key to Tesla's infotainment system that makes it so simple, nothing is more than 2 menus deep.
Yeah, this is like 16 menus.
Yeah, you just got a thing on the side and then you click into there and that's it. Goodbye.
And that's Daily Motor. Wrapping up our week with the Volkswagen ID.4.
I quite like this car.
You actually?
It's better. Here's the thing. This is a competitive marketplace. It really is. And the ID.4 tries to stand out, but it doesn't do a good job at it. Do you ever know those kids in like school or whatever that like, it almost seemed like every time they were trying to do the right thing, they'd like end up getting in trouble?
Yes.
Like the teacher would like yell at them for talking, but they were like actually trying to like lend a pencil or something like that.
Yeah,
that's
this
the
car.
ID.4.
No, you're right. You're totally right.
It really does. If you just look at it on paper, you're like, oh wow,
yeah.
This is
and it looks pretty cool.
Yeah, it looks good. It's got all the right specs. It doesn't cost too much, but I just don't want it.
Yeah.
Here's something I appreciate. No fake grillage. Like they just made this body color. And there's a little input here, but it looks functional.
Yeah.
These don't. Actually, those do pass through. I think that's functional arrow right there.
Okay. I'm cold.
Yeah, okay. How do you like the door handles that aren't real door handles?
I do like them, and you know what else I found out?
Hmm.
We had a discussion in the intro, right? That what happens if the electronics fail, right? You just keep pulling, and then it's mechanical.
Only for the front doors, though.
What about the back
The rears
doors?
don't do that.
So how do you get out of the back?
You
Climb
crawl
to the front?
in the front.
Okay. So anyways.
Oh, you've driven this car for 46 miles.
That surprises me, because all I did was drive home and back and home and back. Okay, I guess I did do a couple trips. Yeah. Well, we've got 70% charge. Okay, so we're in the car now. So now I want to turn on my heated elements. So you'd think that you just press that, but no.
Get that. Yeah, that delay is...
It's really unacceptable. I mean, would you say?
Not fantastic.
Anyways.
I will point out that there's one nice thing nicer than iDrive 8 in that you do actually have dedicated... Oh, wait, you do have that. In iDrive 8, do you have dedicated temperature?
You do, yes.
Oh, yeah, it's on the screen.
It's on the screen.
Oh, it's just going to smell like yogurt. It's okay. Did you do that?
I didn't ask it to do that. Okay.
You like this, don't you?
I do.
See, I actually think the design of this cabin is very mature. The gauge cluster kind of works. No one-pedal driving, though, in this car.
Yeah.
And a bunch of people in the comments go, I don't even like one-pedal driving. Well, here's the thing. That's fine. But a good electric car will allow you to have it on or off.
That's right.
But this car doesn't allow you to have it on.
Yeah.
Why not? Also, do you like how it just says CrossFit?
Yes, our
And
whole
it's-
complex is CrossFit.
Yeah, even though that's not the CrossFit building,
Yep.
it's way back there.
Yeah.
Also, do you like how it shows you fuel stations?
Yes, that's nice. Yeah, well, sometimes you need gas, you know?
I will point out, and maybe we'll see it when we drive around the test loop, it'll actually tell you the speed of the chargers that are around you on the
Oh,
map.
that's cool.
Yeah.
Ah, an Atlas. Ooh, and not just any Atlas.
Atlas Cross?
Atlas Cross.
I tried getting you one of those
Why?
because I thought that'd be a good boring car for you to have next week.
No, that's
Oh,
not.
that's
No,
very
that's different.
Bummer. All right.
Anyways, if you see our stolen trailer, let us know.
Yeah.
I'm torn on this car because I like some things about it, but then you just get in it in the morning and I can't get behind having to set everything like through this stupid screen.
Yeah.
I know that's a little dramatic,
Yeah.
I will admit, but and then like if I'm driving, I want to get to Apple CarPlay. Well, I guess I don't have my phone plugged in, so I'm not doing that, but everything just takes forever to do.
Speaking of that,
What? Oh.
the Honda HR-V would have been able to get to 60 in the time that it takes to close. Also, why isn't there a sunglasses holder here? You have the room.
Oh my goodness. How's handling? I don't even remember. That was quite nice.
Here's the thing that bothers me with this car. If you go to assist, and you go to here, and you turn on the lane keeping system, the lane assist, it only seems to work in a negative way. It randomly, do you remember on the first drive when we got the car, it would like kind of jerk the wheel from you?
Yeah.
But when you're on the highway, it doesn't help you at all. It's not a strong enough jerk to like actually assist you into the lane. All it does is bother you.
Okay.
It just makes normal driving worse. That's why I turned it back on.
I see.
Yeah.
It's a very unsatisfying jerk, is what you're trying to
Yeah,
say.
very sad jerk.
Oh, I feel it doing it. It feels decent though around corners.
Well, yeah, I mean, any low battery, low center of gravity electric vehicle is going to find.
Yeah, it feels quite planted.
It's not very fast though.
No.
Not very quick.
I know.
210, I think, is the horsepower figure. 205 or something.
I feel bad being mean about this car, and I shouldn't feel
Well,
bad about it. But I wish it was more utilitarian.
Let's try this. Why would someone buy this car?
I don't know, because I often think when I see an ID.4 on the road, I think someone's actually bought an ID.4, and I don't know why they've done that.
You are eligible for the tax credit. Yeah.
Okay. It wanted us to be in this lane.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it wants to do the rough ride section.
That's right.
Likes it rough. You are eligible for the tax credit. That's something. So you can get one of these for pretty cheap. This is a $44,000 car, which is something we didn't realize. Actually, rides decently. Yeah, it's a little. Here's the vibration back there. We didn't realize this was as
See
cheap
what it does
as
here.
it is. Yeah, see, it doesn't help at all.
Yeah.
We didn't realize this was as cheap as it is when we shot the intro. This is a $44,000 car. You could be out the door after the tax credit for about $40,000. There aren't too many electric vehicles with a usable 200 miles of range and fast charging that you can do that with.
Yeah.
I mean, the Bolt and the Leaf and the Nero are all options, but those won't charge any faster than 100 kilowatts. I'll admit, if you think it's cute, that's a decent reason to buy it, and it's actually a decent amount
And
of
it is
space in
cute.
here. It
Cute is a good word to describe this. Did Alyssa think it's cute?
I can't remember. She
I
didn't
feel
have
like
too much
Alyssa
to
would
say.
like this car.
A little bit. I think she remembers the last ID.4 we had and it just not being as good as the Tesla, and so she kind of wrote it off in her
I
mind.
see. Okay.
Would you have this or a Model Y?
A Model Y.
Which is interesting because you've
I
come
don't
down
like
on Teslas
Teslas.
lately.
I just have the Model Y because it's just, you can actually use it.
Well, here's the thing. There are cars on one end of the spectrum, like the Kia EV6 or the Genesis Electrified G80, that try to be as normal as possible. And they do a decent job at that. Then there are cars at the other end of the spectrum, like the Tesla, that tries to be as different as possible. and it does a pretty good job at that.
Yeah.
This tries to be different and doesn't do that good of a job at it. I think this car would be better if it tried to just be more normal.
Yeah, I agree.
But the thing is we're seeing that with Volkswagen, not even just in this car, but we've seen that in other cars like the Arteon, having the stupid touch-sensitive wheel that I don't like.
And now it's going to shut off. You have to turn it. Oh, at least all you have to do is put your foot on the brake.
Yes.
Why do they give you a start-stop button?
What if you want to turn it back on now? Press it.
Well, that just turns it into accessory mode.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, you can probably turn off the feature where the brake pedal starts the car.
Oh, yeah.
I think this car tries to do both be normal and quirky at the same time, and it fails because it tries to blend the line.
Yeah.
You gotta go one or the other.
Yeah. You got to go either full BMW or full Lexus.
Yes.
Yeah.
Good way to put it. I actually kind of like the low-speed sounds this car makes better than a lot of the Kias and things like that. It sounds better. Also, wheels have a decent bit of sidewall. That's good. Should say tires, I guess. Steering is a fine weight. I should have tried to beat this truck.
Into regen mode. B for badass.
This is a bit disappointing, but it's okay because it only costs $44,000. See, you did it right there.
The owner's manual is stitched in
That's
leather.
nice. I like that.
Yeah.
Those are little attentions to details that I feel like why people still buy Volkswagens.
Yeah.
Because
it's true.
Volkswagen generally does do things a little bit nicer.
What does that do? The wrench. Can I press it?
Yeah, try it.
Oh.
License is required.
This service is deactivated.
Oh, yeah.
Please contact a customer service representative.
Yeah, that's probably a good thing. Or else it would have just tried calling somebody for us. Oh, I was in eco. This will save your drive mode. I drove around all yesterday in sport mode and I didn't even know it.
Car didn't.
And then I went in the winding road drive to put it into sport mode and it was already in sport mode and I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess we're
You reshoot
just
the drive.
staying in sport now.
Wow, this is your favorite vehicle coming up.
Oh,
Tow mirrors
yeah.
extended,
Let's
lifted,
go.
widened, black Ram 1500.
Did you also notice that this
It's very
is
difficult to open.
very...
It's not that hard, but it is difficult.
It just doesn't work properly.
Oh,
You
we're
did
going
it-
to toss this. You ready?
I don't know if you can beat the Malibu Classic, Charlie. That was alarming. Well, the Federales are down there, so that's why they didn't catch you.
Turn over that.
Oh my goodness. If anyone's watching us right now, they're probably like, somebody's giving birth in the car. This is gonna be you driving Alyssa to the hospital. We're gonna have
I can't wait.
we're
for
gonna
the
have a
day.
Volkswagen ID.4 that week.
No, I'm gonna.
Plenty of room actually to give birth in here, though. Honestly, wouldn't you say? I'd get into the perforations, though. That'd be unfortunate.
Now you have something to start the video with.
Thank you.
Well, you're the one who said it. No, I will. When Alyssa is nearing that time, I will have us booked like a month straight of fast, comfortable
Of M
vehicles.
cars or
No,
Alpinas.
It'll be all Then we get the XB7, the B7, the B8.
Oh, that's great because then you can go on VinWiki and say I gave birth in an Alpina. Well, I also like how the Volkswagen badges light up on the front and the back.
Yeah.
That is quite a nice touch.
Do you think the Volkswagen badge lights up when you press the brake?
Yes. Well, let's find out. Nothing's happening.
Oh, you have the key.
No, oh, yep, that would be a thing. There you go. It does not. That's sad.
What about,
Aw.
what about now?
No.
Well, Volkswagen. Now you know what to do to make the ID.4 better.
That's right.
Volkswagen does watch our reviews, don't they?
Do they?
Well, they watched that one about the Jetta where you complained about the mismatching.
The Golf R.
No, the mismatching back door panels.
Okay.
I like
say
the
something
key.
nice.
I like
yeah.
the key a lot.
Key's great. I like the key. I don't dislike this
no, I
car.
don't
No,
dislike
we
it
don't.
either.
We don't dislike the car. If they've made it this way, they've already wrote an angry email. We don't dislike.
Put this first.
Okay. We don't dislike it.
this car.
We quite like it.
If you brought the ID Buzz, I'd buy one.
And that's Daily Motor.
Okay.
All right, well, that's going to wrap it up for us for the Volkswagen ID.4. We don't dislike the car, but there are certainly some things that we could see could be improved upon for the next generation of ID.4 and other ID vehicles.
No,
but
that's a
good starting point.
It's a good point, Chris, is that there will be many more IDs, and I think Volkswagen just needs a little bit more refinement as a brand for being ease of use.
That's right.
Ease of use.
Yeah. Well, we're Chris and Charlie with Daily Motor, and as always, haptic controls off.
Yeah, give us buttons.
Yeah.